last now and jumping 16 fences in all, coming towards the first. Best Mate in the centre, jumps it in perfect style from on the left, Logician. On the right is Dusk, Duel and Wahiba Sands just dropping in behind. At the second, Logician actually took a slender lead at that one from Best Mate in the centre. Then on the right of picture, the white jacket of Dusk, Duel and Wahiba Sands in behind them at the first of the ditches, and they're all jumping well. Heading up now towards the fourth, and Logician, winner of the famous Hiskin Steeple at Moonee Valley in Melbourne, has opened up a gap of 3 or 4 lengths over Best Mate on settling down, followed then by Logician and a couple away then Wahiba Sands. And of course the conditions today greatly favouring Best Mate and Wahiba Sands, who are the only 2 in the handicap proper. Logician way out of it. But at the moment bowling along in the lead as they come now to the fifth. Just a fraction low at that, Logician, but lands over it a couple of lengths clear of Best Mate and Dusk Duel just in behind them. 2 lengths to Wahiba Sands under a very tight hold as they come towards the sixth. Leader to it, Logician, lands over it in the lead from in second to Best Mate. Then tucked away in third as they race up to the judge is Dusk Duel, and 3 or 4 lengths away Wahiba Sands. As they go past the judge, they're running at an even pace. They go out with just under a circuit to travel and 10 to jump in this first National Gold Cup. And Best Mate currently quoted an 8-to-1 third favourite for the Gold Cup with Ladbrokes. He's 7s with William Hill as they set out now with just under a circuit to go. And a lot riding on today's race. It'll tell Connections a lot about where they should be aiming him in the future as they come to the seventh. Just Wahiba Sands dragging his back legs through that as they set sail down the far side of the course towards the eighth. Another plain fence coming up. Logician nearest the camera. From in the centre, Best Mate. On the far side is Dusk Duel, and a couple away then Wahiba Sands as they continue their journey down the side. This very small but high quality field as they go to the open ditch on the far side of the course. Best Mate jumping well in second. Logician though led over it from Best Mate, who's ambling up sides him now. Dusk Duel behind them and a gap to Wahiba Sands as they come to the water. Logician nearest the camera steps over it in the lead from Best Mate in second, and Jim Cullity sitting quietly as he tracks his leader. A length and a half away then Dusk Duel, just being niggled along now by Mick Fitzgerald, and Tony McCoy's got Wahiba Sands travelling sweetly in behind them as they race out of Swinley Bottom now, almost back where they started. They've got 6 fences left to jump in the first National Gold Cup, and Logician, the ex-Australian chaser, shows the way from in second. Best Mate over on the far side to Dusk Duel, a couple away then is Wahiba Sands as they come to 5 out. Logician on the near side, he made a mess of that, just took off too early, ploughed through it from Best Mate and Dusk Duel and Wahiba Sands as they come to the last of the ditches. Logician much better lead that time from Best Mate, who's biding his time. In behind them is Dusk Duel and a gap to Wahiba Sands as they race up now towards the third last, and it's Logician who's gone at 2 lengths in front here of Best Mate. In behind them is Wahiba Sands battling on from Dusk Duel, but Logician has kicked away coming to the turn, but under sufferance. He's about 2.5 in front of Best Mate. Now Wahiba Sands moving up on the outside here, trying to put him in a pocket, but Jim Cullity is awake to the move. It's in the centre. Best Mate moving up to the Logician now on the near side. Wahiba Sands followed by Dusk Duel at the second last. Best Mate in the centre, joined Logician. Wahiba Sands jumped to his left, followed by Dusk Duel. They've got 1 left to jump in the first National Gold Cup. Race on here. Best Mate in the centre has a race to the lead now from Wahiba Sands. There's a big threat on the near side, followed then by Logician. 3 in line as they come to the last now. Wahiba Sands has out-jumped Best Mate at the last. He's got a half length on him. He might have stolen this. Best Mate trying hard to get back at him, but Wahiba Sands is a length in front. Wahiba Sands is going to steal it. Wahiba Sands has gone up to beat Best Mate. Third then was Dusk Duel, and followed then by Logician, last of the 4. Well, he's stolen that, Tony McCoy. He's pulled that out of the fire. He's pounced on him coming to the last, out-jumped him, and the best mate hasn't been able to recover quick enough. A masterly ride by the champion. Number 2, Wahiba Sands.